Good morning and thank you for joining us to break ground for this new edition here at Huntington Park. My name is Raul Delarme. I'm the director of the Howard County Department of Recreation and Parks, and I'll be your MC this morning. I would like to introduce a strong supporter of recreational activities, the park system, and the healthy initiatives. Please welcome our Howard County Executive, Dr. Calvin Ball.
Thank you so much, Raul. I just want to, first of all, publicly thank you and your team, who are fantastic. Our recreation and parks are second to none. And people continue to talk, not only throughout the rest of the state, but the region and the nation, about how fantastic our parks are. And that, to me, is a badge of honor, particularly because parks bring people together. Parks help unite communities. Parks help ensure that no matter what happens, whatever your age, your ability, you have a place where you can get a little bit of nature and you can get more in touch with yourself, your very best self. Here at Huntington Park, we're here for fantastic groundbreaking, and we are not only breaking ground, but we are beginning to write the next great chapter in this community. In addition to Recreation and Parks, I want to thank Wayne Davis for being such a strong advocate and supporter. I want to thank Chairperson Christiana Rigby and the rest of the council for their continued investment in our recreation and parks, and thank you all for being here. I called to ensure that we had great weather today just for you, just for this event. And so with that, I'll turn it back over to Raul.
Thank you, County Executive. I would like to welcome our next speaker from District 3, County Council Chair Christiana Rigby, and a neighbor.
Thank you all. It really is great to be here, especially after a few failed attempts at a groundbreaking, and the weather had different ideas. I truly echo Dr. Ball's comments. Our parks are one of the greatest assets that we have. They are something that connects our community, and I can personally attest to it here, right here in this park. This is the park that is closest to me, that my children and I visit nearly every week. We are so excited because our community is a little bit over 45 years old, and this really means that this continued investment in our middle-aged communities can continue to help us thrive. So thank you so much to everyone at Rec and Parks who has put their time and intention into this project, and I'm so excited to see where we end up in June.
As someone who is a little bit over 45 years old, let me just say this park has a lot of good life left in it.
Thank you, Christiana. I would like to welcome our next speaker, who has been a strong advocate for these additional park amenities, and that is Mr. Wayne Davis.
Thank you very, very much. This is just a wonderful thing happening. I do want to start out and just mention how fortunate we are to have both elected officials and government agency officials that care about our community and follow through on promises that have been made. It's just really cool. I grew up in Chicago. I grew up across the street from a park, a large park. And when I moved to Howard County, I was looking for a location that had a park next to the house. And I chose this. So this has been my backyard for 30 years now. My kids, I'm sure when they go through and do the pathway over there'll probably be some baseballs and dog toys that they're going to find that we put back there. But these improvements are substantial. And for me, being over 45, having a quarter-mile pathway around here is going to be really helpful for my health. We're increasing accessibility. We're increasing access, we're increasing safety. And, I don't know what more a community can ask for. So I want to thank you, Dr. Ball, thank you, Raul, Rec and Parks, Christiana. This is just a wonderful thing happening and deeply appreciated. Thank you.
Thank you, Wayne. It's always a great pleasure working with you. This park shows a great example of a neighborhood park. And if you look around, you'll see all these homes that are actually abutting the park, which is a great thing. And we are happy to be able to construct these additional amenities, as you see on the board, basketball court, backstops, a new pathway system, as Mr. Davis said, as well as benches and water fountain. And it's great that the community can literally walk out their back door or their front door and be here at the park at a spur of the moment. So that's a great thing. Our contractors for this project will be General Paving, Best Fence, and ATC. And before we conclude, I would like to recognize and thank a few people. Bob Lenz and Paul Walski with our Capital Projects Division, who managed the design for this project. If you can raise your hands. Brian Moody, who secured the use agreement with the Board of Education. Dave Grabowski, Chair of our Recreation Parks Advisory Board. Anna Hunter and our great marketing team. And the County Executive for his continued support for all of our projects. Thank you, County Executive. I would like to thank everyone for coming and who are watching online. And now we'll go ahead and if you can join me by the shovels, all the speakers, and we'll break ground on this project.
1, 2, 3.
I think we got something there. Thank you.
Great job, team.
Thank you.